Start a new recording here. All right, so we got a rope. Situation evolving normally. So we got a rope, which means we could go to Deep Profundus, but we're not going to do that. This game actually has pretty, I mean, for the time, this game has great graphics. Just like, it's very stylish and very interesting to look at. We're gonna go to the noose, actually. It's hellishly dark in here. Come quick, friend, or they'll get you. So we actually have an array of psychic powers, solar eyes, sticky fingers, no mind, brain warp, zone scan, psi shift, extreme violence, and tune in. This will give you hints. This will let you see in the dark. This will let you walk on walls, stuff. This will let you read minds. This will warp people's brains. This will find hidden items in a room. This will move objects or grab objects from a distance. This will kill anything. It just puts you in like rage mode. So we're gonna use Solar Eyes so we can see in here. And we got the poor mouth. So what we're gonna do? So this is the interface. You get this little brain bubble, and it puts a little different things that you can do. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna kill this guy. The poor mouth's a dead one. And hit this eye. Which reveals trap door. We're gonna go through here. I hope I can remember the path through the freaking tunnels. I always get lost. Don't move! Okay, talk. No, Machine, this young fella's a tuner like us. A tuner! Why are you in this mountain of madness? And tell truth. It's here somewhere. Here it is. Here's the first one. It's okay, Noratine. He's not lying. At last, a tuner who doesn't try to intercept us. Have located 2 defective tuners. Network thanks you for looking at them. Locating them, Raven. The Gauss fetus is actually sometimes really hard to understand. You're working with the Gauss fetus, so the network knows about us now. But I refuse to be intercepted. We defective tuners don't want a world under total network control. No wonder everyone hates tuners. So what you're supposed to do here, you actually got a zone scan. Because that guy's sitting on something. So you notice the slab. We can't move it. It's actually not that heavy. I mean, I can lift it by myself. Anyways, there's a mummy in there, but that's not important. Inside is a bean, which will bring anybody back to life, and flask, which will refill your psychic powers. We just need the flask. We don't need the bean. Yeah, the text, the speech is wonderful. We're gonna get this chopper right here. Yeah, it's literally a senzu bean. Anyways, we're going to go this way. Yagazorku Kwango Wug! Alpha, your insolence deprives you of the right to life! Okay. I love the sound effects in this game. Don't go to the antechamber, you will die. I punched the priestess and killed her, and then a monster ate her. Anyways. these people make very. This is a cryo game, by the way. I mean, if you've watched Zetsubera, you know of cryo. Anyways, we have to go to placating the powers. Thus will Delos consent to wait. Receive this appetizer, O Delos. Do it now, Asara. The belly of Delos rumbles. Soon the great sin of old will be paid for. Sounds fun. Vile profaner, you dare defile the chamber of expiation. Mm-hmm. We're gonna punch the shit out of her. That sound effect, I can't get over it. Okay, she's gonna attack us, but we don't want to attack her. Because all these people are evil. What we want to do is we want to brain warp her. And then we want to give her the flask. Raven, what's happening? She removes her mask. That's your partner, Sci-Fi! Tuna Sci-Fi recuperated in good condition. What's going on? What are we doing here? So, we need the sacrificial blade. And then we need to look at the altar. There's a little lever that triggers the mechanism. So we need to actually push the lever. Anyways, don't go to the antechamber, you will die. So we need to actually leave. We came all the way here, but we need to actually go back. Because there's one thing we don't have. And we need to actually get into this room, but we don't have the item to put into this opened mouth. So we gotta make our way back to the main temple. Which requires... For some reason, this is like way up off the ground, so you actually do have to use sticky fingers to get to it. I am not evil. All the people in the temple are evil. It's like a temple of mutant evil freaks. Hellishly dark in here, so we need to use solar eyes again. Yeah, it's like a temple of elemental evil. So, going through that door to the inner temple made enough time pass that all the guards are dead. After a certain amount of time for the ultimate ritual of what they're doing, they all self-vaporize. So there's nobody around. Except for this guy. Horror! I order you to die! So what you gotta do... Yark! And then he searched the guy. He's got a whistle around his neck. We need that. And we want to whistle the whistle. Which opens up this secret panel. secret panel. There's a beautiful egg in there. So, normally you get the egg by doing the 5 trials, but you don't need to do that. You just come back here and kill the guy. Anyways, all of the trial rooms are locked, which means we can't actually go back. You can't go back into the noose like we did before. So we actually have to go a different way. I just killed the gym teacher. I killed the master of ordeals. Anyways, we're going this way. So don't go to the concourse, you'll die. You want to go this way. This is pretty much a speed run, yes. Remove this. It's not the fastest way to do this, but it's pretty damn fast. You're treading water, so this is the Delos pit. And this is where that person was sacrificed and came down here. They just open up the altar and drop them into the pit. Feed Delos. But we can go, since we open the altar, we can actually go up. You hang on to the blood-soaked walls. If you try to do this normally, this will open up and a body will fall onto you, and you'll just go right down. Anyways, we're back in the temple. And we need to go to the threshold of truth. And put the egg in that mouth. Which for some reason opens the gate. But we need this. So we need to Psi-shift that right into our hands. Yoink! Nothing else in here is important. Hey, Obvious Bark, I did vote for Hippo to play this. Yeah, it was actually on. It was actually on that. It was on that list for like a year until it just got grandfathered in because he put new rules in. I don't think it ever would have gotten played otherwise. Anyways, we need to put this in the niche, which opens that thing, and then we need to put the monkey in the tunnel. And go back to In the Presence of God. And I'm gonna take a swig of this since I used a whole bunch of powers. We're gonna get ready for the final battle. You feel a new tuner. Yeah, he plays some good stuff. I'm playing the enhanced Amiga version though, which is way better in every single way. We're at Birth of the Divine Race. So the Spawnomatic is like something they use to like create mutant life and stuff. That's how the monsters in the temple were made. Before you can. This is it, Raven. Have located alien life form. It's an abomination, Great Zork. They will die. The God Zork has decided to destroy you. So you can't fight this guy normally. You actually do need to use extreme violence on him. Creech falls to the floor and starts to squeal. The activation of Zork seems to have incapacitated his colleague. Raven, ah! If you try to stop me, Alpha, I'll kill her. So what you gotta do, you gotta brain warp Harsk here. Creech leaps from the floor and fastens on to Harsk's head. You saved my life, Earthling. By emptying mine to Protozork, I was able to enter it. This font is like nuts. I must leave. Cannot act without my Zork. Protozork body too weak for me. Zork race dying out. Need new slave race. I'll return with another Zork experiment with Earthling female. We'll make new race of slaves for Creech. They will take place of Zorks whose numbers dwindle. So he's going to escape in a flying saucer and, rule the universe. So what you gotta do, you gotta Sci-Shift this close. And then wait for him to get to the top. They reach the top of the ladder, and he throws her on the ground. Ow! Our grotesque Earthling, soon die. Creech eyes leave you, turning towards the trapdoor. And get him in the back. The blade buries itself deeply in Creech Harsk's back. Arg! Have no right, Earthling. Creech must survive. Others will come to start new slave race. All Alpha will die. Creech's parasite needs certain type of being to live off, using telepathic control. The network must rule, not the Creech. You climb up through the trapdoor. You see a flying saucer. Your orders are to guard saucer until network team arrives. Back in the temple, you see all the Protozorks have self-obliterized. You fetch Ash and Norma Jean from their cave. You and Sci-Fi decide to quit this world of fear and hatred. The network's not for you. The saucer will fly you to other worlds. The end. I beat the bad guy and I got out of the temple. So I hope you enjoyed that. There's a lot more to the game and a lot more you can do, but it's a very, very quick way of finishing it. And then it just starts over.